Hello there, trophies. Welcome to this 20-minute rebound, stretch, and flow routine for all levels. I'm Trophy Steffi. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to be jumping on my Cellerciser Spring Rebounder, and we're going to have gentle music playing in the background of today's routine. Actually, the music is going to be a perfect opportunity for you to hum throughout this routine. So I invite you to take the opportunity to do a beautiful hum. Inhale through the nose, exhale your hum for as long as you can comfortably, and see if you can hum throughout the entire routine. Humming is a form of breath holding, and I want to make sure that you keep your humming in a boundary that makes your body feel comfortable and good. This is soothing to the nervous system. It's also strengthening to the nervous system, and it will help accelerate flexibility and strength results. It will also help with improving your overall health. So I encourage you to explore and experiment with humming. So we're gonna do a full body stretch session in 20 minutes while gently bouncing. Honor your fitness level, your flexibility today. So if you need to modify moves, please do. This is very beginner friendly. Let's have a very nice time. Enjoy your humming. 20 minutes starts now. So let's begin with health bounce. Feet in a wide stance. The feet can be fully flat against the mat, or you can notice a gentle heel pump. I want you to engage your core and your pelvic floor. I want you to have your chest lifted just lightly, shoulders down and center. Neck is long, chin is level, mouth is closed. If you're humming, I want you to feel very calm in the inhale. If you're not humming, I want you to extend your nose breath to a comfortable, beautiful inhale and exhale extension that makes you feel relaxed, strong, and connected. Reaching up, correcting our posture here, keeping that chin level, the core engaged. 3, 2, and 1. Hands can stay on the bar, or you can remove your hands off the bar. And let's do forward shoulder rolls. And now let's do backward rolls with the shoulders, keeping the core muscles engaged. Keeping the breath long. Now let's do alternating shoulder rolls. You can have one hand on the bar with each rotation if you desire. Feel into your waistline, keeping your back upright. Feeling into the hips, the lower back. And now let's do alternating shoulder rolls backwards. See if you can go a little bit deeper into your stretching here. 3, 2, and 1. Hands on the bar. Let's go ahead and keep our chest lifted. Bring the chin down to the chest, gently bouncing here, stretching into the back of the neck. Shoulders are down. Let's rotate the head over to one side, ear to shoulder, extend the opposite arm, palm facing down and out. Pull that ear closer to the shoulder. One hand is on the bar. I want you to wiggle the fingers of the extended arm. Feel the stretch throughout the neck, the shoulder, the entire arm, into the hand, into the wrist and fingers. Wiggling the fingers, bring your palm down now and stretch. Continuing to stretch through the neck, palm up, gently going deeper into your neck stretch, twisting the full arm and twisting in the other direction. And now extend through that arm, and now also extend through the chin, feeling a stretch into the jawline. Slow, long breaths. Switching sides in 3, 2, 1. Hand goes back on the bar. You can rotate your head over to the other side, ear to shoulder. Extend the opposite arm, palm facing down and out, and pull that ear closer to the shoulder, feeling every gentle bounce tugging on the neck, on the shoulder, the full arm. Rotate and wiggle into the fingers, including the thumb. Palm comes down, palm comes up. Twist through the arm and reach, and twist in the other direction. And now continue reaching that arm as you also reach with your chin and lengthen through the jawline. Big, beautiful breaths in and out slowly. Optional to hum. 3, 2, and 1. Let's do cat-cow, starting with cat. Bring the shoulders and hips forward and gently bounce here. See if with your breath you can notice a deeper stretch. And now let's go ahead and go into cow, the opposite position. Shoulders and hips back, create a nice deep stretch and arch in the spine. Shoulders behind you and squeeze together. You can have your hands on the bar, tuck your chin, and feel that gentle tug on a beautiful symmetrical stretch here into your back. Three, 2, and 1. Let's bring one arm up and over. So you are reaching up for the most part and just slightly leaning over here. Keep the arm aligned with your ear. Feeling the stretch through the entire arm, the upper back, the waistline into the hip. Feeling the gentle bounce, tugging and deepening your stretch. Continue to reach up a little bit further for 3, 2, and 1. I want you to slowly come out. Lengthen that arm all the way through and switch to the other side, all the way out and up. Keeping the arm aligned with the ear and over, reaching up and over and gently tugging on this stretch. Feel into it, being very present. Reaching up just a little bit more for 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arm down slowly. And now let's go ahead and put both hands behind the head. If you're more comfortable having your hands on the bar when bouncing, I invite you to just stop bouncing and balance on your mat. Hands behind the head. If you can gently bounce, please do. And I want you to release your shoulders. Clasp your hands together, release your shoulders, and let the gentle bounce tug on relaxed shoulders, relaxed chest muscles, relaxed eyes. See if you can pull your elbows back just a little bit further, maybe even lifting the chest just a little bit more so you can relax into the shoulders and feel that gentle tug, that release, that beautiful circulation, strengthening and healing and stretching into the upper back and arms. One more slow, deep breath in and out through the nose. Humming is optional. And now bring your hands down, hands on the bar, going right into the core muscles. I want you to create a nice firm trophy core as we gently bounce. And I want you to continue with your breath work. Take this moment to activate the core muscles, scan and connect the full tummy, top to bottom, side to side, the full waistline, the full lower back. So you're going into the core of your body and you're firming up those muscles. You're feeling the gentle tug on those firmed up muscles. We're strengthening the core. We're connecting deeply, mind to muscle. Staying here for another 15 seconds. See if you can squeeze a little bit harder, connect a little bit deeper, feeling the strength progress. 3, 2, 1, and take that core activation. Let's go over to the side of the rebounder and let's gently stretch one leg off the side of the rebounder, and we're gently bouncing. This standing leg is going to get activated, but with the core is the focus here, as well as this full leg extension. I want you to point the toes, feel the stretch through the ankle, through the knee, all the way up into the hip. And I want you to connect. So with that gentle down bounce, you are extending the leg through the hip, reaching with the downward pull. And the core is still engaged, still firm. Let's do an ankle rotation, 2 circles in each direction. And let's spread those toes wide. And now let's point the toes for 5, 4, really stretch and reach, 3, core engaged, 2, and 1. Release. Let's go over to the other side. We're keeping our core muscles engaged. Point and stretch through the entire leg, connecting it to the down bounce if you can, with a little bit of an extra reach. Let's go ahead and do 2 ankle rotations in each direction. And now spread your toes wide and point the toes, full stretch through the leg, all the way from the hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Let's go back to the other side, keeping the core muscles connected and engaged. And let's do a gentle flutter kick. I like to kick right in that up bounce, releasing the hip, the thigh, the glute, the knee, the ankle, the foot. Core engaged, gentle kick for 5, 4, extended breath or hum, 3, 2, and 1. And let's switch sides, keeping the core muscles connected. Three, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go into some lower body activation. We're going to keep the core muscles engaged. So we're going to be stretching through the legs. And this first move is called butt kicks, and it is a quad stretcher, okay? So we're going to bring the heel up, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. Now if you want to just do one mid bounce in between like that, that's fine. But I want you to really focus and feel the downward tug right as the heel comes up, right as the quad is extended, the knee is stretched. The calf and hamstring squeeze together, and that quad gets nice and long and open. Core muscles are staying strong and engaged. Hands on the bar. See if you can bring your knees to a wider position with this butt kick. And then try the knees coming in just a little bit, creating as much flexibility as possible. now knees forward, natural butt kick. 5, 4, 3, feel that deep extension. 2, and 1. Now let's go ahead and keep one hand on the bar. Let's face away from the bar and let's do forward kicks. Very gentle, just giving a little stretch to the back of the legs. Kick, 2, 3, kick, 2, 3. And you can just put one mid bounce in between the kicks if you desire. Extending the breath and full core engagement. Just wanting to release the tension, release the tightness in the hamstrings, in the glutes, the backs, the knees, and the calves. Engaging those core muscles. You might be leaning forward just a little bit to connect to a deeper stretch through the backs of the legs. 3, 2, and 1. Now let's face forward again, and let's do some diagonal forward kicks. If you have a wide bar, you can just kick to the outside of the wide bar, or you have the narrow bar or a T-bar. Otherwise, we're just doing a forward kick that's diagonal. Kick, 2, 3. We don't have to kick high. Just feel the stretch with each kick, going into your inner thighs, your hamstrings, and we're engaging the core, possibly humming very comfortably. Let's go ahead now and switch to a side-to-side kick. And I want you to keep your chest lifted, core engaged, chin level. The foot can come out parallel to the floor. Feeling the inner thigh, the hip, the waistline. Stretch, stretch. I want you to see if you can reach that leg just a little bit more. Next up, let's go ahead and do a diagonal back kick, keeping the chest lifted, core engaged, chin level. Feeling the stretch happen through the leg, through the glutes and hips, through the lower back. It's very strengthening, healing, circulating. Staying connected. Feel into the back of the body, the core. Keeping that breath extended. Now let's switch to a straight back kick. Keep the chest up, chin level. Try to see if you can do perfect form here. And you'll feel your core muscles activate with every single bounce, especially on that down bounce. As the leg comes up, core, core, hamstring and glutes, lower back. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's go ahead and do a gentle bottoms up stretch so you can face the bar and just tuck under the bar and put your hands on the rim of the rebounder, or you can face away from the bar And if you don't want to bend over, you could continue to do forward kicks, because right now we're just stretching into the backs of the legs. I want you to get nice and comfortable, and first find your position where you have your arms straight and you're lifting through the glutes, and you feel that both legs extend and stretch deeply, and then you can incorporate a very gentle bounce, continuing with your breath work. Just 30 more seconds here. You can rotate into the hips. Feel the gentle stretch. Bending one knee at a time is optional. Making the toes wide, putting the feet together. Lift it up through the glutes for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bending the knees, hands on the bar, slowly stand up. When you have recalibrated, I want you to keep that breath in motion. Bring it up to a health bounce. Let's relax the shoulders, position them center and down. Neck is long, core is engaged, chin level. Just a few more slow, intentional breaths, and I'll go ahead and hum with you. Here we go. And one more hum. And that is all for today's stretch and flow routine on a rebounder. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this routine, please give it a thumbs up. We absolutely love your feedback, so tell us how much you enjoyed this routine. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, definitely subscribe. There are some exciting changes that are going to be made here in the next few weeks. We will keep you posted here on YouTube, as well as in our private Facebook group. I Jump Instead is our Facebook group name. Definitely come join our free group there, where you can ask us any and all questions. Thanks again for joining me, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.